Hi Razzers, welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. Hello, and welcome back again if you have. It's fabulous to see you once again. In this video I'm going to be chit-chatting about arty crafty stuff. Like for example, I make these little kind of key kind of, I don't know what you call them. They could be like necklaces, or they could be something you hang on like Christmas trees, or you can hang up anywhere. They're made up of different bits and pieces and then use wire to put them all together. I'm sure you guys have seen before, but I've done a lot of wire sculptures in the past. I'll link it in my description box to show you guys what kind of stuff I've done as well. So I make these as well, little, I suppose little trinkets, I suppose they're called. I don't really know what they're called, but I have a thing with, I've made loads of different ones. Some of them are more colourful than others. I've done one even with stars. I'm even thinking soon, I've got quite a few in here, of doing a like art fair and just selling them and chit-chatting with different artists and getting involved with artists and see how it goes with my wire sculptures and with maybe even these as well. So I think they look cool hanged up somewhere and things. I have worn them as necklaces before as well. I just put a normal necklace thing through it because obviously it's got a loop in it. First thing I start off with, like I said, I'm really into keys and stuff. So on eBay, Amazon and all of them, just looking for different things. Like I've got little fairies, and then I've got, for example, dragonflies, like so many different things. And then you start with the kind of thing you want to make. Like one of these, which one I would say is my favourite, probably this one. It's hard to show you guys. It's this one with a toadstool and the like, little fairy at the bottom. I love how with keys it feels like it's somewhere that you could go to, like a magical kingdom if you put it into a door somewhere. I am very mystical and into all that kind of stuff, and I just like the whole idea that you could have found it somewhere like lost and found kind of thing. Then you found it and it could be somewhere enchanted, and that kind of feel for them. And even with this one, it's like a kind of another thing like that. It's like a fairy garden it could even go to or something. This one does look like it could go to Alice in Wonderland because it's like got a toadstool and that kind of thing. And that one looks like it's kind of a bit like Game of Thrones a little bit. It's got a dragon and fairy, well, it doesn't have to be fairy, or angel wings. So it even could be like more like Harry Potter or something, like it's flying around, you have to grab it, and I just love all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm just chatting along. So basically start off with, I mean you could use anything, you don't have to use keys, but this is for me showing you how I do it. So I'll choose a key, let's just say this key for example, and then I would choose what kind of thing I want to put on it. I don't know. I do take a while to decide on what kind of stuff I want to add to it. See that I could put that at the bottom like that, and then I'd have maybe, I do like the kind of either silver colours or the kind of oldie style colours, like with feathers and things. And then I could have even little rose would look quite nice. Like a little rose, like that. So that could go sit on top. And then you could weave the wire around it is what I do. So I'd weave the wire all around it so it's all attached. And then you could even add beads and stuff will look pretty neat. Like I have done for this one here. I'll show you guys. I did for that one, like stars, and so I weaved it around with some beads and stars because I found some cool little stars online as well that you can thread through. So lots of little stars, so you thread through. It is really fiddly, of course, but I do think the final outcome is really cool. And then I use the same kind of wire that I would use for making my fairies, giving them colour, like wrapping it around the wire as you've seen in my other video. I'd do exactly the same with that if you want to do brighter colours, or you could use normal wire just to wrap it round. And it works well with the silver and silver, of course, wrapping around the different colours, or you could even use copper wire if you want to also. I mean, yeah, you can do whatever you want, and like I said, they do work really well. Like this one, I've gone a bit more colourful with the colours on the rose and stuff. I will put around me all the different things that I have made out of these, because some of them look cooler than others, but I suppose that's my unique taste. Everyone might prefer different ones to what I prefer, and that's your own unique takes on things. On this one, I've gone really crazy with the colours. As you can see, it's like got so many different colours. But it's just what you prefer, because some of them I do like to go a bit more extreme, and some of them I prefer to be a bit more tame. But like I said, I'll put all of them around me so you can see what kind of designs I've done before. Like some of this stuff in here is really pretty. Like for example, this one here, so pretty little fairy. As you can see, there's a theme. There's always going to be fairies and stars and different creatures and keys, like I said. I've even done some what are quite smaller ones. Like this is a smaller one. Just a smaller one. But I don't know if you guys can think of any other ideas what they could be kind of used for. Like I said, I always feel like they're quite mystical. Like I said, necklaces, and you could hang them on Christmas trees to look quite cool. Or yeah, if there's any other ideas what you think how they could be used, that would be cool to hear what you guys think. And do put in the comment box if there's stuff that you have made before, and put a link in there to see your video. That'd be fabulous to see, as always. That's weird. So like theatre one as well. You can't really see it. So you could do like each one, you could have a different theme to as well. What I like sometimes doing, like I said, I imagine where it goes, what key goes to what land and kind of thing. And each one has its own little story. Gingerbread one. Yeah, I find all my stuff from on eBay, and Amazon's a good place to look. I mean, most of the time you get it in batches, so you get like quite a few of different random bits, and then you can put them all together, and then you get like a whole lot of stuff and you can put it all together, random bits, pieces that normally people don't want anymore and just throw out, or they used or something and they have leftovers, so then they just sell it on there. So you can get knick-knacky bits and like loads of keys. I think the keys are the most expensive ones because they're the bigger piece to start with, of course. It'd be cool to see your designs and your arty ideas on anything like this kind of thing. Do put in the comment box your links to your videos. It'd be cool to have a look, and like this kind of video if you like this kind of video, and subscribe to this channel. It would be fabulous if you did, and see you guys later.